Mr. Bean joins Willy Wonka prequel. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how Mr. Bean joins Willy Wonka prequel. Let's get right into it. 3 major cast members were announced following the start of production on Wonka, a prequel film and reboot to the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory franchise. Academy Award winner Olivia Colman, 2-time Oscar nominee Sally Hawkins, and Rowan Atkinson, the eternal Mr. Bean, have all joined the cast of the adventure. Willy Wonka's life before becoming the eccentric magnate of a chocolate and candy empire will be explored in Wonka. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Roald Dahl's 1964 novel, is one of the most beloved works of children's literature of all time, but it might not be a household name if it hadn't been adapted into a 1971 film. Though the magic of that classic film has never been replicated, another team is gearing up to give it a shot with the upcoming prequel, Wonka. The era of sequels, prequels, and reboots never truly ended, but it is no longer as widely discussed as it once was. The idea of a Willy Wonka adventure film isn't the most appealing pitch to most people, but it's difficult to believe that fans of the iconic character don't want more of him. In 2016, Warner Bros. Pictures, the infamous film studio, acquired the rights to Willy Wonka and the entire relevant narrative ecosystem. One of the producers who negotiated the deal, David Heyman, is perhaps the most important single person in the company's history. Heyman is best known for acquiring the Harry Potter film franchise in 1999 and producing each subsequent installment. The importance of Harry Potter to Warner Bros. Cannot be overstated. It was the multi-billion-dollar wind beneath the entire studio's wings for over a decade. As a result, when Heyman brings in a franchise, Warner Bros. Plans to send out some happy messages to their shareholders. This production, on the other hand, took a little longer to put together and remains odd. Apart from the pitch's initial attention, the main thing that has drawn attention to Wonka is its lead star. The title role has been cast with Timothee Chalamet. Chalamet is perhaps the most talked about actor in recent years, so his presence raises his profile immediately. The young star enters troubled waters by portraying Willy Wonka, a role that earned Gene Wilder worldwide universal acclaim and its second, accurate if not understated derision. Every photo of Chalamet in his signature outfit has gone viral, but it hasn't always been positive. According to some, the concept sounds more like a satire of modern remake culture than a film. Chalamet is a gifted actor with a long history of exceptional performances in a variety of roles, but whether he can pull off Wonka remains to be seen. Interestingly, Donald Glover, Ryan Gosling, and Ezra Miller were all considered for the role. The conversation surrounding the upcoming film would be very different if they chose any of those very different actors. In addition to the star, a number of key cast and crew members have been revealed. Keegan-Michael Key, Sally Hawkins, Rowan Atkinson, Olivia Colman, and Jim Carter star. English comedian Simon Farnaby has been assigned to co-write with King, continuing their collaboration from Paddington 2. Seamus McGarvey, best known for his collaborations with director Joe Wright on films such as Atonement, has been hired as cinematographer. The sets will be overseen by Nathan Crowley, a prolific production designer who has collaborated extensively with Christopher Nolan. Neil Hannon of the Northern Irish band The Divine Comedy will provide the music. This project features a lot of intriguing talent. Paul King has been attached to direct the project since its conception. Although King's name is not immediately recognized in the United States, he is regarded as one of the most respected English humorists of his generation. King's early works included Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, a spectacular comedic horror parody series, and 2 stage shows that inspired it. He later directed all 3 seasons of The Mighty Boosh, one of the most well-known absurdist comedy shows of all time. On the big screen, King rose to prominence with the Paddington films, which are widely regarded as the pinnacle of children's cinema. King has worked with Richard Ayoade and Noel Fielding, and he has helped shape much of the British sense of humour over the last few decades, with 2 masterful adaptations to his credit. Those who are worried about Wonka should read King's work. His presence behind the camera could be the film's secret weapon. Because Wonka is a prequel, it will take place before the well-known story seen in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This Willy Wonka will be a much younger version, as Chalamet was only 25 at the time of filming, compared to Wilder's 38 and Depp's 42. The plot will most likely depict Wonka's love of all things sugary and his rise to become Dahl's famous and reclusive chocolatier. The cast has already dispelled theories about Willy Wonka's morbid past by confirming that Wonka will not be a dark origin story. Wonka, on the other hand, has been confirmed as a musical, which means that whatever the plot is, there will undoubtedly be some catchy songs and big dance numbers to accompany it. More plot details should be revealed once an official trailer is released. Wonka was and will always be an odd pitch for a blockbuster film, but don't think Warner Bros. Isn't trying to make it a success. This strange film has a fantastic director with a lot of untapped talent, a beloved star in the title role, and a fantastic supporting cast. Keep an eye out for Wonka. A great team can make a bad film, but when Willy Wonka returns to the big screen, there's a lot to look forward to. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.